Okay, the next thing up from Bask that I purchased. Now, the first time I filmed this video, what I ended up saying was, oh, it's just a butter, and you know, you can get butters from anywhere, and I don't know if I would pay this price tag for this butter. Good thing I didn't upload that because, yes, this is the Sevenfold butter blend, and I'm going to move in close so you can see the ingredients. You can apply it to wet or dry hair. Let that zoom in. Okay, this consists of 7 different types of butters, and not all your traditional butters that you would have in your hair or see in a hair product, but it has okay, so you may see shea butter, you may see mango butter, but look at the list of butters here. Right, so here are the 7 butters. Right, you don't normally see Takuma butter, Kupuaku butter. Those aren't things that you traditionally see in butters. You know, you typically see your shea, maybe your mango, you know, cocoa, stuff like that, right? So I thought that was interesting. But I was saying when I first got this, wait, it's 3.5 ounces, and I think this one costs 14 bucks. So I was saying, oh boy, look how small the jar is. I'm forming the letter C with my fingers, and you know, if I had a little more, these two could touch. So it's not the biggest jar. 3.5 ounces for whatever price that I'm going to put on the screen that this was. I think $14, maybe it was more. But let me show you this, and this is why I think this is worth the price tag. I got mine again in the citrus scent. It's called citrus rind, and it smells like a citrusy product, but not like a citrus or orange peel, if that makes sense. I've used this so many times. Look, it's barely like I have a dent in it. I do, because I just have to swipe my finger like this. And this is enough. Well, if I go 1, 2, and that's enough, I promise you, to go down, like, because I don't want my hair to feel super greasy, but it's enough to like go down my hair and seal in whatever moisture, maybe even the latte, the milk that I've had. This makes a really nice combination. So with their detangling milk, and then top it with this, it makes the moisture of the milk last longer. The scent is long lasting. So I remember putting this on my hair on a Saturday. I went out and later in the day on Sunday, and when, you know, people were hugging me or whatever, oh, what's that in your hair? Oh, it smells so good. So this scent definitely, and I myself could smell the scent from my hair. So, and my hair is not long, so just from the wind blowing, and just, I could smell it. So I do like this Sevenfold butter blend. I would definitely get this again. I just don't know how soon I would have to do that, because again, I've used this. I know it doesn't look like it. I've used it many, many times on my entire head, and still it's here. I have a lot of product in here. Okay, so this is good. I like this product. Let me get to probably my favorite thing from Bask, and this was a surprise for me. And I don't know if I should say my favorite thing that I purchased, and maybe because it was a sneaky thing that snuck up on me and I didn't know I would really like it as much as I do. It's the Palm Tapioca product, and it's a deluxe hair cream. First, let me just say, I purchased from the Bask Beauty website everything in their hair section, so you're going to see the other things. I got absolutely everything in their hair section except for the balm, because I feel like I have enough balms or pomade type things, and you know, I just didn't do it. But this one says it's a rich, decadent buttercream thickened with a kupuaku, cocoa, and Yucuba? I'll pronounce it that way, Yucuba butter. Right there at the kupuaku, cocoa, and Yucuba. Okay, so these are the butters in here. And when I first got this product, I want you to see the ingredients here. When I first got this product, opened the jar and I touched it, I said, oh, this is much thicker, because when I saw the name tapioca, I was thinking it was going to be like some yogurt-like consistency, and just really, really super like pudding. That's what I was expecting, like tapioca pudding. That's what I had in my mind. And when I got it and touched it, it was thicker than what I thought it would be. Let me just take some out and show ya. Okay, this is what it looks like, if that can focus. And let me just put some here. Okay, so it's a cream, right? But a thicker cream. It's almost, now this one is more like if you take shea butter and whip it, like maybe put a little oil in there and you whip it. That's what it feels like. But I gotta tell you, I think my hair responds best to different butters. I know a lot of people respond well to, they just take shea butter and like put it in their hair and their hair is glorious. And my hair, not that I didn't like shea, because I have some other shea based products and it's fine, but I've noticed when let me pronounce it right. When I have the kupuaku butter, or also not just in here, but I'm trying to think of the other ones that had kupuaku butter in them. I believe a conditioner that I used in the past had it in there, trying to get my product straight all in my head. But my hair responds best to some of the non-traditional butters that you see in products, and this one seems to be packed with them. So anyway, yeah, here's the cream. And when I first used it, I literally just took a little, put it on my hair, and I said, oh, this is thick. And the scent is not as inviting as the scent for the other products. This one, you can't purchase it in scents. It's only this scent, and the scent smells like some sort of, if you go into a health food store and you get like their specialty, like brand oatmeal, not even oatmeal, like a healthy tapioca pudding, like, I don't know, it's not barley, but it smells like, it doesn't stink, but it doesn't smell like, if I could buy this in another scent, I would. It just smells healthy, like not like a nut, but like maybe like some sort of wheat germ or something. It doesn't stink. Like, certainly it's tolerable. And I put it in my hair and I'm fine. But, oh my goodness, this product gives me exactly, well, close to the exact thing that I want for my hair. Let me tell you right now, without doing the lock and seal, right? The whole lock method. Because that's, I don't know, I feel like it's a lot. Even though that may be the best for my hair and what I actually need to do, but I am looking for something that can just go on my hair and moisturize my hair. Now, true, the moisture may last even longer if I were to do the lock method, but let me just tell you how this responds without any oils, without anything on top, just this. I can put this on my hair, and I've learned to now use less of the product than, you know, putting tons on. But I put this on my hair. After I shampoo, condition, my hair can be dry, I let it air dry. Then I put this on, and then I put them in twists, and I'll just kind of stretch it. So, you know, my hair is kind of in a stretched form for the next day when I want to style it. Put this in my hair, it's like it is infused into my strands. My hair feels moisturized. The next day, my hair feels moisturized. It feels soft. I love how my hair feels with this product. The issue that I have, I guess, with the lock and with some other products too that help the moisture to extend in your hair is that when you touch your hair, I like to put my hands in my hair, run it through my hair, and not come up with a greasy hand. That's just me. So when you have to do the lock and some other things, I feel like my hand is coming up oily. With this particular product, I can put this in my hair, and you just have to kind of rub it in just a little bit. And again, none of these products leave residue or anything on my hair. This is just a thicker one, so you just, you know, rub it in a little bit. But once you kind of emulsify it in between your fingers, it really does break down. See, it's kind of gone and you see the shine of it. Okay, but once you put that in your hair, the next day I can touch my hair and put my hand out and look at it, and this is what I see. See how you get that slight shine, but it doesn't feel greasy. Like after I touch my hair, I don't have to say like, oh, now I have to go and wash my hands. So that I like about this. If I had even less of it come off, meaning I just touch my hair and I see nothing and I feel absolutely nothing, which pretty much I don't feel anything, but I see the shine of it. If none of that were to happen, that would probably be my ideal moisturizer. And what I mean is I put my hands in it and nothing comes off, but you just feel the silkiness of the hair and see it looking shiny. That may be asking for too much, but that's, I guess, what I have in my mind is my ideal moisturizer. But this one hey, I don't even care. It puts a little shine on my fingers, but again, it's not like greasy shine. And like if someone were to touch your hair, they wouldn't like want to wipe off their fingers afterwards, especially if you don't use a lot. If you use a lot, they may have to, but just, and you'll get the feeling of what amount works for you in your hair. But I think I've kind of found my rhythm for it now. I absolutely don't need a lot. It helps to smooth out my strands. I really, really like this. I'm going to buy this many, many times over. The only thing is I totally wish this were offered in scents, like because I wouldn't get the standard, the way this smells. I would want to get a scented version. So that's it for that. I'll again put the price on the screen, but it's really nice. Okay, the final things that I'm coming to right now, and I guess I'm going to talk about these three at the same time. I got their deep treatments. So I got the cacao bark. This one smells like chocolate. Let me show you this one. Oops. It has this seal which stuck back down, but I promise I've used this. Yeah, so you can see that it certainly smells like chocolate. Yep, it smells like chocolate. Okay, and I'll show you the ingredients for it right here. So here are the ingredients for the 9-ounce cacao bark deep conditioning hair treat. So you can see that. And all of these deep conditioners are not 9 ounces. This one is, and so is vanilla whiskey, the reparative hair soak. Here are the ingredients. This one is also 9 ounces. All right. And this one right here is the famous yam nectar. This one comes in 8 ounces though. Okay, so here we go. So first day that I received this to my home, what I did is I took my bang area of my hair, washed it out with shampoo. While it was soaking wet, I split it into 3 parts. One section had the yam, one had the reparative, and one had the cacao bark. And I'll show you the consistency of them too. But what I did was I let them stay on because the time limits for each of them, they're not all identical. For the cacao bark, they recommend that you leave it on for 30 minutes, or you could do more. The yam is 20 minutes, and the restorative is also a minimum of 30 minutes. So I just left them all on for 30 minutes. So the yam, it went over by 10, but you know, in my mind, no big deal. So let me just show you first the consistency. It's thick, but it's creamy, right? So again, I've used this several times too. And as you know, I am a person who, I've said on my channel many times, I'm heavy-handed when it comes to products. So I'm trying to make a concerted effort to use less, but I still want my hair to like feel it all. I'm just not like digging full hand scoops on. I'm just still going section by section, making sure that everything is coated. I just see that I don't have to use as much as I used to. The other one is the yam nectar, and as you've probably seen many times on YouTube, it's like honey. It's really like a jar of honey. That's the consistency of it. Sticky like honey, right? Until it touches your wet hair. And as soon as it touches your wet hair, it turns into this creamy, milky like consistency, and it just glides right on, and it's no longer sticky. The reparative mask, the the whiskey one, as you can see, I've hit the bottom on this jar. It's really creamy, right? So I put them all on, and upon putting them on, I felt like, oh, it doesn't feel like it's doing anything special. It feels like any other kind of creamy deep conditioner that I can put on my hair. Fine, that's good. So I let it sit. After the 30-minute mark, as I was washing it out, I felt like, oh, okay, now I see a difference, okay? Because once it was all washed out of my hair, I felt like this one, the vanilla whiskey, I felt like they were all soft. First of all 3 sections. The whiskey I felt was the softest, and my hair felt really great, and it even looked shiny. I know it was wet, but it still looked like it had this extra kind of shine going on. The yam was soft, and so was the cacao bark section. All 3 were soft. Let me tell you, I then decided to let it air dry. I twisted it up, let it air dry, and I went to see how it felt. The next morning, all 3 felt pretty close on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being my most moisturized and shiny, glorious hair. The cacao bark and the yam nectar felt like they were on level I want to say 8, 9. The whiskey report, I'll say 9. The whiskey felt like it was at a 10. It felt amazing. It was soft. It was like silk. I had put no oil, no moisturizer, no nothing. I just wanted it to just dry on its own and see how it felt. And it was great. I did not use heat to dry it, air dried. It was amazing. And I said, okay, this is the clear winner. Fast forward to the next week or the next time I washed my hair, and I decided to put the reparative whiskey all over my hair after shampooing it, and it did not feel as amazing as it did when I put it on the bang. So confusion, which was another reason why I didn't post that other video, because I was just raving about it. I didn't mention, of course, that I just put it in the bang area, but I was saying, maybe this is not as awesome as I thought. What's the deal? And so anyway, then I've tried it several different ways, as well as these, and I've come to the conclusion that I've done different things. And I think that other time when it didn't feel as awesome, then I remembered, oh, I did a pre-poo, but I also did a pre-poo with not moisturizing items, but I had some protein in there, and that may have been the effects of the protein that I was feeling. The other thing that I did another time is that I washed my hair, shampooed it, I conditioned it, and then after washing out the conditioner, I put the whiskey in, and I said, oh, okay, even though it was a moisturizing conditioner I used, I felt like my hair, I feel like this needs to work, in my opinion, right after your shampoo, not following another conditioner. I don't know, maybe the conditioner is still in your hair strands and taking up space, so the reparative mask can't really get in and do its thing. I don't know. It felt soft. It just didn't feel as, like, I didn't have that wow moment like I did the first time I used it on the bang area. These other two, similar results, because I also use them under similar conditions. But when I just do a regular shampoo, and then use this as my deep conditioner, as well as the whiskey one, I feel like my hair is soft. I would not put these at level 10 or 9 anymore. I would say, and again, as you saw, I still have more product to use. And yes, all three of them leave my hair with shine. I just don't think it was like the most amazing thing in the world, but they're good, certainly good. I would say all three of these would leave my hair at like a level 8. Which again, that is a respectable number in my book. So it's good. It's just that I don't know. It cannot be that it only plays best with a product from a totally other line that I use as the shampoo. What I used the first time for my shampoo was the Afroveda blueberry shampoo, blueberry and pomegranate, or no, it's blueberry and pumpkin. I use that. So it can't be that Bask, like, who would do that, right? Say, oh, our products work best with this shampoo from this totally other line. So it's not that. It can't be that. But again, I'm just going to be, as I continue to use these, more mindful of the things I'm pre-pooing with. And there were instances when I used it without pre-pooing, and still it didn't reach me to a 10. And it could just be because I have different textures throughout my hair as well. So, you know, I need to take that into consideration as well. I have really coarse, even more, it's all coarse, but even more so in the back. So I wouldn't expect that to respond as favorably to the products as, you know, maybe the front or some of the sides. But yeah, but it's really nice product. These are all priced at 20 bucks, all three of these jars. So that's 60 bucks right here in my hand. Bask is not cheap, but I really do like their items. And of these three, if I had to choose between them, I think I would still go side with, if I had to buy just one of these and I couldn't buy all three, I would still likely go with the vanilla whiskey, which smells like a little bit of whiskey, like this light scent of alcohol, as well as vanilla. Oh, I give you a product reference. To me, this smells so much like Darcy's Botanicals, their Madagascar cream. If you smell that, this smells to me very close to that. The yam smells, you know, like, I don't want to say it smells like honey, because I don't think it necessarily smells like honey, but it's not a bad scent. A little bit fragrant, just a little bit, but it smells maybe a little whiff of honey in there as the underlying note, could be. And this one smells like chocolate, the cacao bark. So those are the items that I picked up from Bask Beauty. I will also show you one other thing. I got some more of the full-size body butters from Sukari, and the thing that I forgot to mention in the last video is that her shipping super fast. So yeah, that's excellent. I did pick up this from Maybelline. Now, I'm not a person to wear face primers or pore primers or any of those things, but I heard so much about this, and it was like $5 at Target, so I got the baby skin. So yeah, I got that. I'm wearing it actually right now on my face all over because someone, Shalinda One, actually was saying in one of her videos, she kind of reviewed this. She was saying that she uses it as a face primer, but not necessarily a pore minimizer. So I just decided to pick it up, and yeah, it's fine. Now I know a lot of people are not happy with this particular one because it comes with silicone. If you're putting silicone on your face, let me just show you how that, there it is, that little dot right here. And if you're putting silicone in your face, the concern, see how I just blended that out. Yeah, it's super, it feels silky, really nice. Sorry, I keep flying over this, but the concern is that putting silicone on your face can help to clog your pores, and then it can help people to get breakouts. So, you know, you have to know the sensitivity of your skin and how silicone impacts you. Maybe a non-silicone based product would work best for you. I don't know. But okay, a couple of other things that I got for what's new this week. This one right here is a Nars blush. I'll put the price on the screen. This I know is not new. It's probably just new to me. And when I looked at it in the store, I said, oh, no way would I, it has a mirror on top. No way would I ever buy this. But yeah, this is Albatross. And let me show you. Yes, it looks white, right? But once you put it on, and let me use an area that doesn't have so much lotion. But anyway, see how it turns into like a golden. So Albatross is super beautiful. If you can see that golden. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And I'm wearing it. Maybe you can't see, it's right there. But anyway, I love this color. Love it. The other one that I picked up is Exhibit A. And it's a bright kind of spunky, like orangey red. And let me swatch it here. Look at that. Yeah, so it's a really nice quality blush, and it looks good on my skin tone. So I like that one. I think it was like $26 or something like that. I also picked up in Sephora. I actually went there for the Kat Von D liquid lipstick or whatever it's called, but I wanted it in the color, I think it's called Vampira or Vampire or something like that. Anyway, they were all sold out. It's even sold out online. I've been to several Sephora stores and they don't have it. Everyone's sold out of it. So since I was looking for a stain of that color, I ended up just testing in the store. I said, oh, because I'm not one for Sephora brand stuff. And I saw this stain, and this one is in the color Cherry Nectar, right? So as you can see, it's darker than the shade that they have on the top lid here. But I said, oh, okay. Well, I just swiped it on my hand from the tester in the store. And I said, oh, okay, yeah, the color's nice, but I'm sure it's not a great stain. And I did this in the store. And look, do you see that it's still, trust me, I'm wiping hard. And look, it's still there. So I purchased it, and it cost, I want to say it was either $12 or $14. And again, it's the Sephora brand. It comes in several shades, but this particular one is Cherry Nectar, and it says Rouge Infusion on the top right there. So anyway, I got this one. I got to tell you though, when you put it on your lips, yes, it will still stain, but if you're drinking something that's like hot or sometimes even cold, it does not give you this type of lasting power. Yeah, so it's well, when I was buying it, the checkout lady said that it lasted on her lips for 2 days. It absolutely did not for mine. But you still, even when some comes off, you still have like really a stain of it still on your lips. I am fearful to even check and see how much lead must be in this for it to still be on my hand. But it's paraben free, so yay. All right, so oh, you know what I forgot to show you that I got? It was only 69 cents. This little golden glitter eye thing from Wet n Wild. I got it from Walgreens. I have to tell you, I made like a personal vow to myself that I would never in life buy Wet n Wild items. I just swatched it and look at it right there. But I was kind of looking for something golden. Look at that. Little glitter, little sparkle in there. I was looking for something golden to put on my eyes, and it was 69 cents, so I said, why not? And the reason I made that vow is because when I was a young girl, I remember remember vividly seeing a news report that there was a recall on Wet n Wild because they had used some swamp water from I forgot which region of the world to mix some of their products, and people were coming down with all sorts of like infections and stuff. I remember that, and I wasn't even like makeup wearing age, and I said, oh, never again. And not never again, I said I would never buy it. And now as an adult, here I am breaking my personal vow that I made as a child, but it was 69 cents, so I don't know. I guess vows can be broken if the price is low enough. Look at that. Yeah, it looks pretty though. So that's that. And hope you're all doing well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.